Here we are at the front of the Habitat. This is where the propane lives that works your stove and your hot water heater and your furnace. We supply two 20-pound bottles of propane hidden under this cover. We sell them empty, and you can either start exchanging them at gas stations and other stores or have them filled. Access to your propane is underneath this flap. You unscrew these things and toggle them over, and you have access to all your valves, which I'll show you in a minute. To access your propane tanks, you need to pull a bungee that's holding on this plastic cover, and then it just lifts off. You can see our two tanks and the propane regulator, as well as the mechanism that holds your tanks securely in place while you're driving. To turn on and off your propane, if you want to use your stove, etc., you crank these valves all the way open. And then this valve on the regulator, you want this black thing to point towards the tank you're using. That way, if you run out of this one, things stop working and you come back outside and you flip this around to run that one. When you want to replace an empty tank, you make sure the propane valve is all the way closed. You disconnect the hose from the tank, and now you'll see it's securely on there. So you have to undo this giant wing nut until you have enough room to unhook it and remove your tank. Here I am with a full bottle of propane, coming back to get your trailer ready to go somewhere exotic. You make sure it's well seated on the tray underneath, and then you maneuver this bar so that the teeth are catching the edge of the propane on both sides, and then you crank it down. Take your propane hose, wrap it around, and securely connect it to the tank. When you're driving, you have these always in the off position. You grab your plastic cover and the bungee. You drop it over the top. You attach the bungee to the little tab here and reach underneath to the other little tab. And you're ready to go.